Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue with the Boolean logic chapter 3, and the topic we are going to look at is basic logic gates. And if you find these videos helpful, please subscribe. Now we will try to understand about basic logic gates. So a gate is nothing but an electronic circuit which operates on one or more signals, and these signals are either low voltage or high voltage. And low voltage we know it is 0 and high voltage it is 1, and it produces an output signal. And these gates are also called as logic circuits, as it is useful in analyzing Boolean logic. And there are three types of logic gates involved: inverter or the NOR gate, the OR gate, and the AND gate. We will look in detail about these gates. First, let us have a look at the inverter or the NOT gate. The symbol for this inverter gate is this, and you should practice this and keep the symbol in mind, because you will be this will be needed in solving the more problems later. And what does an inverter do is that it takes only one input and produces an output, and the output state is always opposite of the input state, or we can say it's a complement of the input state. And we already had a look at the truth table of the NOT operation, and it is kind of similar. The when the x is low, the x bar is high, the output is high, and when the x is high, the output becomes low. And the alternative truth table for it is, when you give 0 as input, the output it produces is 1, and 1 is the input, the output it produces is 0. Now let us look at the OR gate. The symbol for OR gate is given here. The OR gate takes two or more input signals and produces only one output signal. And if either one input signal is 1, the output it produces is 1. And we can see that there is 2 input OR gate and 3 input OR gate, 4 input OR gate. So the minimum number of inputs it can take is 2. And we can also see that the truth table for the 2 input OR gate and also the 3 input OR gate. And in this you can notice that even if one input is 1, the output is 1. Now let us look at AND gate. The AND gate also takes 2 or more input signals and it produces one output signal. And we can see that when all the input signals are 1 or high, then the output is 1 or high, otherwise the output is 0. And the truth table for 2 input AND gate and 3 input AND gate is given, and from the truth table we can see that only if both the input signals are 1, the output is 1. And you can notice the symbol for AND gate here, and we can see 2 input AND gate, 3 input AND gate, and 4 input AND gate. So, and also you can notice that there is only one output produced from this AND gates. Now let us look at the basic postulates of Boolean logic. These are nothing but the fundamental laws, and to build a workable and cohesive framework, we need to do that based on the theorems of Boolean algebra. And let us look at the first postulate. It says that if x is not equal to 0, then the only possible value x can take is 1. And if x is not equal to 1, then the only other possible value is 0. And what does postulate 2 state? It says that for OR relation, which is nothing but the logical addition, 0 or 0 is 0, 0 or 1 is 1, 1 or 0 is 1, and 1 or 1 is 1. The third postulate is the AND relation, which is the logical multiplication. It states that 0 and 0 is equal to 0, 0 and 1 is 0, 1 and 0 is 0, and 1 and 1 is equal to 1. And the fourth postulate is the complement rule, and complement of 0 is 1 and the complement of 1 is 0. Now let us try to understand the principles of duality. So if we take any Boolean expression, another Boolean expression can be derived by applying these three rules. That is, changing each or sign to and sign, changing each and sign to or sign, and replacing each 0 by 1 and each 1 by 0. And the expression which is derived by applying these three rules is called as dual of original expression. And we can see that that can be proved by looking at postulate 2 and postulate 3. Now let us take postulate 2. Let us take the first row. It says that 0 or 0 is equal to 0, and if we replace that 0 by 1, all zeros by 1, and the or symbol by and symbol, which is we will get the resultant expression as 1 and 1 is equal to 1. And similar way we can apply that to the second, third and fourth rows. And we can notice that by applying these three rules on postulate 2, we end up getting the postulate 3. And this proves that principles of duality is correct. And we are done with today's topics, and we will meet again with the next set of topics in the next video. And thank you.